Did you know that there are two subtribes of Kenya's Kamba community that are living in South American nation of Paraguay? This is the story of Kamba Cuá and the Kamba Cuá communities. The Kamba community in Paraguay were among the first slaves forced into the country during the Spanish colonial rule. When the Spanish took over in 1524, the first African slaves arrived shortly after in 1556. According to the Argentine historian Jose Ignacio Telesca, some slaves entered Paraguay legally through Buenos Aires, Montevideo, and Cordoba in Argentina. He also says that those who gained access illegally came from Brazil. Telesca also adds that the population of Paraguay continues to increase, and by the year 1811, 50% of the population identified as African descent, whether enslaved or free. General Jose Cavasio Artigas of Uruguay was the first to recognize the Kamba tribe for their agility and military skills with spears, bows, and arrows when sought exile in Paraguay's Itapua area. They were eventually given 100 hectares of land in the departamento Loma, a suburb of the capital, by the then Paraguay leader Jose Gaspar Rodriguez in an effort led by the General Artigas. This area came to be known as Kamba Cuá, and those who settled in this area became farmers. The community thrived and remained true to their Kenyan cultural roots until General Higinio Munrigi came to power in 1940. The Kamba Cuá was stripped of their land and only had 3 of the original 100 hectares left. Shortly after his rule, a new policy of defining Paraguay as completely white was adopted, and interracial marriage was encouraged to gradually dilute the presence of black residents. An informal census in 2009 estimates that there are roughly 422 Kamba Cuá and 385 Kamba Cuá families left. The Kamba Cuá and the Kamba Cuá communities have guarded their culture for close to 200 years and still practice dairy farming and agriculture on their small plots of land, as well as performing traditional dances. Today, the Kamba Cuá are using their dances and cultural practices to draw attention to their plight in public performances, advocating for equal economic and social rights while building an African identity. The community's music has become its notable voice, and it is much like that of the Kamba of Kenya. It is identified with drumming and accompanied by dramatic dance. The polyrhythmic drum beats are graced with energetic leaps and even at times the somersaults.